Reflection. How you guys doing? So our today motivational video is gonna be reflection. How you guys doing? You're welcome to another edition of my motivational video with Health Talk with Queen Nikki. So I have a video that is similar to this topic that I want to do. I did it last year. I call it call and reflection, but this time around I'm just posting it at reflection. Now we are approaching the end of the year. Okay, now it's time for us to evaluate what have we gained this year. Our goals that we set aside on January, did we achieve it? Now, how many percentage of those goals do we achieve? Our plan for next year, is it written down now? Now let's talk about it. It's very important for us to reflect on how we did this year, so that way we're not going to make the same mistake. Now, most of this mistake that we are making is what I will personally do. And now whatever I am saying on this video is per nursing perspective and individual perspective. Okay, let's go into it. Now, I have a mentor that always tell me, Nikki, if you want to succeed in life, you have to write out your goal in a piece of paper with time set. Okay, you write down your goal with time and say, for example, by next year, let's use exercise, I want to lose weight. Okay, I want to lose weight by next year, let's say June, I will have lost 20 pounds. Now I have put my goal that I want, right? And also time, by June, I will lose 20 pounds. How do I achieve that? I'll register in gym. I will start eating healthy. I will start working out, drinking a lot of water. If I cannot register in gym, I'll walk around my house. I will watch a lot of exercise on YouTube, to enhance my weight loss. And by every month, I'll be weighing myself. So that way, by June, I will lose the weight. Trust me, if you do this, you will lose more than 20 pounds. Not did I only set my goal, I also set time, I also implement it. This is where most of us missed it, okay, when it comes to reflection. So that now let's reflect. Whatever we have this year, we are not repeating it next year, right? That's the purpose of this motivational video. Now, another thing that I noticed that we always make, like I did mistake, is when we set a goal or we do New Year resolution, we just say it and then we forget about it. We always, by January, you will see a lot of people on social media, this is going to be my New Year resolution, even behind closed door. But when it's February, March, they will forget about it. Now, the only way you can, I always say, the most accurate way you can do this is write it out, and then take it as you are getting it. Take it as the year goes by. Whatever, maybe you want to go to school to start a new career, or you want to open that businesses, or you want to live healthy lifestyle, or you want to do a proposal or business proposal, whatever may be, you write it out and then you start marking it as you are achieving it. This will make you keep track of what you want in your life and achieving to meet, so that way at the end of December next year you achieve it. And trust me, once you do it, because this is one thing that I've practical life and it worked for me, once you do it, you will come back and say, Health Talk Queen, thank you so much, this really helped. Now, let's go. Another thing that I find out this year is we get distracted easily. Distraction from stress, work, social media, unnecessary things. If you want to achieve your goal, you have to do less distraction. Now, let me use an example. Like me, if I want to take a professional exam and I really want to pass that exam, what I usually do, I will log out all my social media platform because I don't want distraction. Once I log out of my social media platform, I will even my phone. I only pick up important phone, which is business phone or maybe family emergency, and that's it, or friends that really need me. Once I log out, I will set my time and say, hey, 2 weeks I'm going to take this exam, study hard. I will take myself to the library, because even at home I get distracted, with children running around. So I will be going to the library, study for it, and then I'll pass the exam. That is me. I'm just throwing it out there so that it might help some people, especially those nursing students that I'm mentoring. This is very good for you. Okay. Now, if you don't have support, family support, seek for one when in that situation. Now, distraction. When people notice that you are not functioning on social media, or they know your normal routine and they find out that you are just quiet, they tend to increase their distraction. This is where you will now put your ground down and say, you know what, I am not going to get distracted. That business, I am going to do it. I'm going to keep advertising my business. I'm going to keep doing that motivational thing that I'm doing on social media, whatever content, so that way you don't get distracted. If it's cool career, if it's business, no matter how they intensify that distraction, put it at the back of your mind that, you know what, I know what I want. I know my end product. I know what I will achieve. And you know what? I have zero tolerance to distraction. So you zip it out. That's why you need to reevaluate and evaluate distraction. Very important. I noticed that this is one of the major issues why most of us don't usually achieve our goals that we set at the beginning of the year. Less distraction. Now, if the distraction continue, like I always say, there's what we call block button. I use it all the time. Okay, I'm sorry. I use it when it's necessary. Okay, use it. Once you use the block button, you'll feel better. Try it. It works. Okay, try it. But please don't block everybody. Give them rooms, before you block. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's continue. Then, reflection. Now, another thing that I find out in people is we tend not to manage what we have. We tend not to. We try to make our dream bigger. Let's start from baby step. I've done several videos about baby step. Baby step is very important. When you're setting a goal, start from minimum, then you work your way to maximum. Okay, minimum to maximum. But we as human being and flesh, we try to do from maximum, and at the end of the day, we're just going to be going around. We're not going to achieve what we want to achieve. So it's very important that we need to start from baby step and then work our way to the top. Okay, and then another thing is connection. I always talk about the evaluate people in your life that will make you to achieve your goal. Now, I have certain people in my life that they are not, because I'm a very introvert, but when I come to social media, I can be extrovert, right? But I have certain people that I hold tight in my circle. They are not much. There are few of them, I hold them tight, because these are the people that will look out for me if I'm getting distracted. These are the people that will keep gingering my swag and say, Nikki, you're doing great job. If I misbehave, they are the one that will come straight to my face and say, hey, what's wrong with you, girlfriend? You understand? In constructive way. Okay, so you need to keep having somebody that can watch out for your back, not somebody that will be in competition with you. That's why I always look at those people that are above me, so that I can keep looking at them. Now, if you think you are above somebody is above you too. Okay, work as a team. Let your circle be small. Look for your team member. Like I said, team member, somebody that can watch your back for you, behind and open. Okay, there are people like that. We still have to trust people. Okay, so now let's combine all the things that I've talked about and work towards it in setting our goal for January, so we can kickstart in new year. I hope this helped. Okay, this is just a tip. Till I see you guys in my next motivational video. Peace out.